So, towards Tanganroa?
If we are done with
Sure.
island, sure.
I don't even remember why we're here.
Because it's a large island and therefore has many resources.
Plastic! I needed plastic. That's what it was.
Which
Large
is the
islands don't have
thing.
plastic.
No island has plastic because plastic only comes from the ocean.
Yeah.
Alright, you ever read the Chronicles of Narnia?
Yes?
Okay.
Why?
Because of the Indian song, that's why.
I don't recall the Indian song.
Indian. I sent you a link.
The one where Narnia died? The death of Narnia?
No. I mean, it got better.
It did?
Oh yeah, like literally.
Narnia died, and they went to some sort of heaven-like place.
Yeah, which was Super Narnia.
It was not Narnia at all!
Yes, it was.
What?
I mean, it's been a while since I've read it, but I think so. It's like, I mean,
it was
like
just
it was
heaven.
Narnia. It was like Narnia, but like better. It's like, oh, here's all these familiar things, but they're like somehow all just like better.
No,
just somehow better versions of ever.
I'm pretty sure it was heaven.
Well,
I
I mean,
mean, is Jesus.
It was a heaven, but there were like an infinite number of heavens.
Because there's an infinite number of worlds.
You're right, and so, but since the children had, been Narnia-ing up for like half their life, and were really, attached to the place, their heaven was just like, yeah, you're in Narnia now, but it's like super awesome Narnia.
I don't recall any actual description of the Narnia heaven.
Yeah, I'm going off of like vague, multi-decade-old memories. I've only read the books once. Anyhow,
I recall someone being in heaven and being unable to tell he was in heaven because he was bad.
Yeah, that's fit in with that book series.
You put metal in the fruit chest?
Not intentionally. Oh, it swapped out the hotbar item for win the banana. Yeah, it did the auto swap.
Win the banana.
Yeah. Although I'm a little surprised that they made it into heaven, because also in that series it's like, hey,
the murder.
Like so many people went to hell instead. And it was really like, probably being some kind of allegory about it too. It's even like, hey, here's literally the choice. Here's the door to heaven, here's the door to hell. Look, there's shiny heaven, and look, there's black nothingness. And everyone's just like, screw you, I'm going to the black nothingness door.
Yeah, because they couldn't see the heaven. They didn't see anything.
Yeah.
And the people who were forced into the heaven that couldn't see it still were unable to see that they were in heaven.
Yeah, well, I mean, understandably, it's rather impolite to just force someone into heaven. Be like, nope, you're going to the good place. Come on, dragging you in. Yeah.
What?
Anyway, point is, about horses, there's a book, Horse and His Boy. And also...
Horses.
Yeah.
We're talking about horses now?
We were talking about horses.
What? When? How? Who? Why?
Just
Where?
go click on the link in Discord.
No, I'm in the middle of a game.
Well, it's not like it's gonna... Wait, it won't stream it, will it?
Yes.
From your private thing?
Yes.
Really?
It'll play the audio.
Oh, I was not aware. Would that be bad?
Yes.
I mean, it's a good song.
Also, I'm not allowed to even sing songs, let alone play them.
I mean, you kind of did earlier.
I kind of do frequently.
Oh.
Doesn't mean I'm allowed.
Right. Well, it's an amazing song for an amazing horse. Because the horse is amazing. And raisins may be involved.
Are you sure this isn't Weeble?
It is that, but different stylistically. Which is why it's amusing that when Dominic did the comparison review of the book and the movie, that the ending credits song, they chose that song for The Horse and His Boy.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick.
Yep.
What? Why?
Except, it's a cover by, what was it name?
Reginald.
Hilnej.
Kilnej.
Hill.
Yes, kill. What? None of this makes any sense. Are we at Tanganroa?
Aren't we anchored?
Well, you've got the anchor controls.
Okay, we're done? Alright. Weigh an anchor.
A lot of our floor is at 5% health.
Sweet, sweet lemonade.
Aha. What I can never understand is why, when they make movies about it, they never go with the first movie, with the first book.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. What now? What about movies? Making movies?
Yeah, they never go with the first book. Whenever they make movies about Narnia, they never went with the first book. They always went with like the third one or the fifth one for some reason.
Well, yeah, they do them in. Well, they're gonna do
Publishing
the most
order?
well-known, famous, probably publishing order, but also the well-known, famous one. So yes, of course, they're always gonna start with The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And once you're doing that, then of course you want to finish out that arc with, the Prince Caspian and Don Treader. Now after that, yeah, you got some flexibility. You can just kind of hop around or fill in the gaps. But you want to hit those three like right out the gate.
God
right.
Damn it! Fireworks need plastic.
Especially if you want to not have to swap actors all the time, since they're kids and they get older. And time dilation, etc. Now, if you don't mind swapping actors every movie, then, whatever. Speaking of getting older, Jesus was really a dick in that series.
You mean the Lion Jesus?
I mean, they're not exactly a difference. I think they covered that point. Wait, there were not an infinite amount of Jesai. Yeah, that's totally the plural of Jesus. Jesai. There were not infinite Jesuses, right? It was just like one Jesus that just like
I don't
appeared
think
a lot
he
of different ways.
Actually, Jesus.
Oh,
I'm
was he
pretty
just straight
sure
up
it's
God?
just people making fun of Narnia by calling him Lion Jesus.
Okay, fine. So he was God then.
God, Jesus, whichever. People were making fun of him by calling him that.
But like at the end, he pretty much was.
Exactly. That's why they say that.
Yeah. It's like, hey, welcome to heaven. What do you mean? This is Narnia. Yeah, that's really heaven, and I'm God, and I have an infinite number of forms in this infinite wheel
They
of the
never
universe.
said all of that.
No, they didn't. But again, that's the gist I kind of get.
That's
as I
why
remember
people
it from,
make that
from
joke.
decades ago. Anyway,
You
though.
left the plastic. It's sure it's one piece, but we need it.
Point is, Lion is a dick, and it's like, oh, you kids are getting a little old. You can't come back anymore.
Yes, I forgot about that.
You're too old.
You guys are old. I owe
no
them
heaven
like
for
kids.
you.
That's not weird.
Dude, why was Susan the first to go? Maybe Susan was just too boring of a character. Or maybe the author just really didn't like girls. But yeah, Susan just like left. Then Peter, and then finally those last two, and then all the original cast were gone. I should put us on course to Tangaroa.
You haven't?
I mean, the number is in the meter, and I could get us there whenever I wanted to, but
Can you do that now then?
yeah, I'll turn on the engines.
Oh my god, the engines aren't on.
Yeah, we're just drifting, having a nice little trip, enjoying the ocean.
Well, we get more plastic with the engines on.
Yeah, okay, that's true. That is true. All right. To my credit, I have timed it perfectly. We are almost dead ahead, Tangaroa.
All credit that's due.
Which, luckily, is
not
all
much.
of it. All of it. All the credit.
Not much.
Are you saying it was Lion Jesus' fault?
Lion, Jesus' fault. What is going on?
Nah.
Am I being
did what?
outpaced by the raft? God, finally!
It's got 6 engines, not exactly
Oh.
slow. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to go relearn the entire plot of the Narnia series.
Why?
Just having a good night, learning about Cherenkov radiation and
It wasn't even
frickin'
all that good.
tritium, but
I really liked a lot when I was a kid, but
well,
there are better isekai out there.
But I need to clarify the metaphysics of their universe and figure out how their heaven and Lion Jesus worked.
You're fine with me calling it an isekai?
Well, yeah.
Because it really is an isekai, isn't it?
Yeah. No argument there.
Yeah. It's definitely an isekai.
I mean, I think they're probably even unhappy too. It's like, man, they get sucked into the world, everything's awesome, they become kings and queens, and then the one day it's like,
oh my god, it is an isekai. They become kings and queens.
oh yeah, they live out like half their life there until they suddenly accidentally get back to the real world and they're like,
oh shit, we had another life, didn't we?
Yeah, it was worse.
It was pretty
Being
bad.
back here sucks. It's like, oh yeah, you were kings and queens and rulers of a whole country, but welcome back to World War II London and during the bombings. Enjoy!
Yeah.
Except in The Horse and His Boy, the protagonists are all children from the real world who are magically transported to Narnia, where they are sometimes called upon by the lion Aslan to protect Narnia from evil. Even though Aslan could totally do it himself, because Aslan is literally created that entire universe on his own just because.
I think he just created the world.
He created all of them, pretty much.
That world. I remember in the first, chronologically the first, he created the world.
Wait, did it? Yeah, okay, you might be right. I'm trying to remember if they went into the world and then they saw Aslan wandering along, making the world.
Making the
or if
world. That's
or if
why
he made
the
the world-
lamppost is there. Because some random lady from Earth brought a lamppost with her to Narnia
Yeah.
and
Okay,
dropped it
I was
during the
thinking-
creation.
I was thinking Aslan made the portal world, but no.
No, I think that I don't know if that's technically a world.
Well, see, now that's a metaphysical problem right there. If Aslan is Lion Jesus God, then
I don't think he is actually Lion Jesus God. I think people
Well-
just call him that because it makes sense.
okay. Well, who made the portal world that links to all other worlds?
Actual God?
Uh,
Whoever that might be, who is not listed. Why are you back? My cat... I make too much noise, I wake up my cat, and now he's back. Look, man, I'm sorry, but can you please just lay down on the bed? Right there. Stay. We're almost at Tangaroa. I think. I haven't really looked. Are we almost at Danganronpa?
Yeah, we're about 600 meters out. Magician's Nephew was the penultimate book, really. Not until the second to last book did the author decide, let me write an origin story for all this. I mean, fair enough. Lewis did not write the books in the order they were published, nor were they published in the order of the story.
Yes.
Or did not write the books in the order they're published. So he wrote multiple books, and then the publisher decided, like, yeah, we'd like some and not the other, I guess, and published them when they wanted to, not when he wrote them. All right, whatever. Back to metaphysics.
Knowing publishers and authors, what probably happened was the books were awful, and they were like, "These are not going to sell. Give us something better." And he made something better, and
then they're like, "Wow, people love this. We need more."
Yes.
Well, we got these crappy prequels hanging out. We'll publish those.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's. It's not quite how it went for Star Wars, but it worked.
I don't want to go that far. That it worked.
There's geography, and that's just geography of the landscape. I want universal geography here. There's Christian themes, adaptations, criticism.
Criticism?
Yeah, I'm just looking at table of contents here. Criticism. There are 3 sections. Consistency, gender stereotyping, and racism. It's like, consistency? This is a fantasy children's series. We're not going to get a lot of consistency, honestly. But yeah, gender stereotyping and racism. It was that time.
It was the worst of times. It was the worst of times.
I feel like I'm just gonna learn a lot about the books, the movies, the films, the author. You know, I don't need to go to Wikipedia. I need to go to fandom wiki page. Yes.
Hey, Danganronpa!
Hey, and it exists. Chronicles of Narnia wiki. Hopefully, someone's put a lot of effort into this.
Well, it's a wiki. Of course they did.
Yeah, that's the only way it gets to exist. Doesn't mean that they put in enough effort to make it have all the useful, in-depth, amazing info I want. Like, how is the entire universe put together and what's with those portals?
Actually, in elementary school, or maybe grade school...
Also, we're here.
I just said, hey, Danganronpa.
Oh, I missed that.
I was quite loud. Also,
as was I.
At elementary school or grade school, I set up a mobile of the different worlds and the portal world.
You did?
Yep, a mobile.
So you already know all the information I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you still have the mobile?
God, no. This was... What?
You remember the mobile?
I do. I made them out of Legos. I made all the different worlds out of Legos.
Okay, so... Please explain the metaphysics of the Narnia universe.
What about it? It's pretty straightforward.
Oh.
What?
So, like, was Narnia heaven then? Was there heaven in Narnia?
Oh, that's a different world within the Narnia world.
Oh, okay.
Whether or not it's a different dimension, that's completely... I don't know. It might have even been a different dimension. I don't think heaven would be the same dimension that you're currently in.
I mean, it could be.
Especially not lion, animal, furry heaven.
Hey, you know, anything can be in the same place if you just shove a great wall around stuff. That's how the flat earthers
What
think,
the
right?
arbor? What's the name of the Great Wall? I realize now that you are talking about flat Earth, since you said it. So, tell me the name of it.
I mean, I was leaning in that direction, but there's also one in Narnia. It's like if you sail to the,
There is.
you just keep sailing in the ocean. I think it's like a massive wall of water.
I didn't
Or
even consider that. Yeah, there was. But what's the
I mean,
name of the wall? It's like the Arboretum. No.
eh,
Inundated? No.
oh, the giant wall. Not the firmament. That's the one over the sky.
Firmament.
No, firmament is the sky dome.
Oh, no, are
I
you
think.
sure?
I'm not a flat earther. I don't know. Um,
Neither am
fine.
I.
Let's learn about. Let's. Let me just Google. Let me just look up flat Earth on Wikipedia. I'm sure it'll be great.
Look at all this plastic in here in Tangaroa. Man.
Oh yeah, yeah. All the loots respond. Okay. Spherical Earth. South Asia. Doo-doo. No, this is the history. There we go. Ooh, the Flat Earth Society. Ah, yes. We are in the internet era. An actual period of time, apparently. Alright, the information age. See also denialism, pseudoscience, and scientific skepticism.
Denialism. Oof.
Oh, but
Nice.
see also world turtle. Thank
World
you,
turtle.
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Tell me about the world turtle.
You don't know about the world turtle?
Of course I know about the world turtle.
Yeah,
I've
I
read
was about to
Discworld.
say, what the fuck? It's not
Imagine
just Discworld.
It's not, but you know,
Why
when
is
you
this
own
banana
like
so crunchy?
when you've read most of that series, you know about the world turtle. Crunchy banana? Did you go down to the sub basement again?
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, we're here. We might as well get... Oh, titanium, I guess. Hinges, since I threw half of our hinges in the cuber. Because we were out of explosive powder.
What? Come on. No?
What?
No, the Wikipedia pages aren't really like just being like, cool, here's your flat earth model, here's the bits, and... Oh, right,
Well,
what am I
because there's
thinking?
a lot
Silly
of...
me. Yeah, it's because there isn't one.
There's a lot of
Different theory models,
discontinuity.
none of which actually all work at the same time.
My favorite
Otherwise,
one is the
there'd be
one that
one.
explains why the sun seems to set and rise. And they're like, it's because the sun moves in a specific pattern around. And then they have like a little circular, jagged, random pattern going on. Like all zigzaggy here and there.
Alright, I'll just shove it into Google. Flat Earth ice wall, what you got?
Are you on the raft?
Yeah.
Oh. Where?
Along Truth About Antarctica. Meet a Flat Earther.
Where on the raft are you?
I don't know. On the bridge? Why?
Can you face the back of the raft?
Yes? Why? What's going on?
Are you looking?
I see the back. I see a person. I see some raft. There's some bird shadows. Why? What's up?
What is indeed up?
I see that. Let's see. We got a moon. We got a Tangaroa. Oh hey, fireworks. Nice. Also, I'm starving to death, so I'm gonna go to the bridge and get food. Is that all one firework, or are you just like cranking them off here?
10 fireworks.
Oh, okay.
One crafting recipe makes 10. I, however, did not get the achieve. Did you?
Didn't look. Did you color them differently and all that jazz?
Yeah.
Okay.
Various greens and reds, and then one white.
Very nice, very nice. Slowly starving to death here. Actively losing
How's
health.
the bananas?
Nope, shark dinner. Done.
Shark dinner. Whew. Fancy. Here, I've just been eating bananas. Rind and all.
Not even turning them into smoothies?
Well, no, we got a lot of bananas. Also, I was kind of in a basement at the time.
Okay, ice wall. The wall. No, that's... And, Antarctica, that's just Antarctica. I'm not finding a name for it.
I'm telling you, it's firmament. Maybe both the sky and the wall is firmament.
Oh, it could be. Firmament, the heavens or the sky, especially when regarded as a tangible thing. Yeah. Firmament. Alright, etymology. Corporality. It's like, is this thing real? Is it physically here? Can I poke the snow globe?
Well, now that we have gone to Tanganroa, we can now end the stream. Because that's what we were waiting for this whole time, is more strawberry seeds.
Oh, I thought we were just waiting to learn all the secret lore of Flat Earth Narnia.
Yes, lore.
Is Narnia a flat model? Or is Narnia a globe? Huh.
I think it was flat.
Is there ever enough of the world for that to matter? Well, no, again, there isn't enough of the world. Reaper Cheap did sail right over to the edge, didn't he?
Oh my god, I forgot about the hymn. Oh man, Reapy Jeep.
Yeah.
Oh, such a character.
That's why I say, yeah, you can totally have heaven and earth in the same place. I mean, Narnia did it, same plane of existence. Just you sail right to it, except you can't, because Aslan will be like, hey, don't do that. Or Lord of the Rings, they did it until I forget what that dude's name was, whatever the god was there. It's like, hey, don't do that. And then he actually made it not necessarily so coexisting, although the elves can still get there.
If they
rather
want.
directly. Yeah, so they're still on the same plane enough. You just kind of have to look sideways and see the secret door in the same way that platform 9 3/4 is on the same plane of existence as the rest of the train station.
I'm fairly sure that platform 9 3/4 has its own physical place. It's just that
It's
seeing
through
that you can't
between.
see the entrance. It's squeezed in between them.
Yeah,
Physically, it is there.
right. It's just the geometry
it's just that
is
the entrance is hidden.
it's not strictly Euclidean.
I think it is. Extremely strictly.
So like when you take a step from, I don't know, between 9 and 10 or whatever,
There's
just like
a lot of extra room.
so you're just like wandering, taking perfectly normal sized steps, and then one of those steps is suddenly a hip stretching 12-foot stride as you just walk by that entrance you didn't know was there.
Yes, they did that for the Quidditch Cup, and they did that for Sirius Black's house. So I think they'd probably do that for the 9 3/4 as well.
It seems like they would just squeeze the entrance a bit.
Why?
Which I think is so as to not dislocate someone's legs when they cross a threshold or something. I don't know.
That's
It
half
probably,
the fun!
I'm sure it works in the same physics as the TARDIS.
No, I think it's different than the TARDIS. The TARDIS actually is physically bigger on the inside. Whereas I think that the 9 3/4 is just another room.
Okay, well, what about the Weasley's tent? Like didn't they have like a tent at good old sports ball game where it's like, oh, what a tiny crappy tent. Then you walk inside. Oh shit, this tent is the size of a circus tent on the
That
inside.
one probably was bigger on the inside, which is likely not the way I think that 9 3/4 was.
Oh, okay.
Because 9 3/4 is just more important. That's funny. There's a spot for you to manually control the anchor, but it's blocked off, and it says this is controlled by engine controls. Oh, because if you don't have the engine controls, you can still use it.
Oh, so if you took it away, it would be usable?
I guess. That's what I assume.
You know what? Let's try that. Okay, we now have no engine controls. Are you able to manually anchor?
I sure am.
Huh.
God damn, that's a nice anchor.
How thoughtful.
Why is this so nice?
Very high end.
This is like a really expensive anchor. Maybe the frame is secondhand. Too fancy.
Continuing to ruin my search history.
Ruin? How come?
So I'm trying to find the name of the frickin' ice wall on the flat Earth model.
I assure you, I've seen the map. It was called Firmament. You can't expect them to make a complete sense. Come on.
No, but I expect someone in there to have decent graphical ability and draw a nice map.
Why?
Even if it doesn't quite reflect reality. But a nice map with labels and cool colors and maybe some dragons.
Gotta have
Sea
some
monsters.
dragons.
Yeah.
Classic Here Be Dragons. Oh yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm ending the stream now. Bye, fel fans. I say as I gather some more honey and not end the stream. Why am I not ending the stream? So I'm going to start not planting the strawberry seeds because we have enough strawberries, but we can still go back and get more seeds. Let's start hoarding the seeds.
So apparently Aslan's country did encircle the entire world, as well as go about. So basically, it is the end. Aslan's country was a freaking ball, a sphere, around everything on all sides.
How do you mean?
I'm just reading the wiki fandom.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
So it's not just like, okay, you go east, you keep going east, you keep going east, and you get to heaven.
Oh, you mean heaven?
Yeah, well, that basically Aslan's country, I guess. Divine, legendary land, blah blah blah. But it also apparently encircled the whole world, which means I guess you could have gone west a bunch or north a bunch or any of them a bunch. But it also says it went above the stars and possibly below the bottom. So basically, it's
because it's interdimensional.
Yeah, it's a fun candy shell around the entirety of the world.
I'm telling you, it's not physically the same dimension.
I don't know. It sounded pretty flat earthy there. And again,
For
that
sure.
the rat totally just rowed a boat over to the edge of the world.
Yes.
That sounds pretty same-dimensional flatness right there.
Did he ride the boat and land into Aslan's country?
No, the geography wouldn't let him.
Because he fell off the world. It's a plane. It's a flat Earth, sure, but Aslan's country can be interdimensionally everywhere.
Yeah. And then when we went off the edge, Aslan, helped him along blew him along to get there or something. I don't know.
Something like that. He was a fun character.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're gonna be all of 3 feet tall, get a sword and a murderous rage, and act like you can beat anyone and murder them all. Just be like, yeah, bring it, buddy.
Yeah.
That's how you do.
That is how you do. Well said. You
Good old
should check out your dumb chest. You might notice some unusual changes.
Okay. Question 1. Does it exist? No.
Yeah, no,
No.
of course it doesn't exist, because it's not a dump chest, but the locker,
Oh.
the dump locker sure does.
Oh, that lines up nicely with the door. Very nice.
It took me a minute to line it.
It appears to be full of wood and palm.
Yeah, good luck finding a place for that.
I take it... Did you go harvest every tree in Tangaroa?
No! Oh, I should do that.
Yep. Just that'll get another hour of content in the stream.
I don't want to do that. That seems annoying.
All that wood and palm to
Which we
build all
have
those,
an abundance of. We just need plastic.
and to build out all these additional floors of the raft.
Yeah, but we
That
can't do
wood
that right
will
now.
disappear in 2 seconds.
Yeah, but right now
So-
we need plastic.
All right, we'll put the anchor back up and we'll drift away.
Come drift away, come drift away, come drift away.
That's sail away. I was thinking
I
more
know.
drifting
But you
away
said
and
drift. Ah, it's gone! How
freeing
am I
my
supposed
soul.
to turn off the anchor?
Huh?
The controls are gone.
Yeah, that's what made it manual. All right, I'll put them back. Okay, is the anchor currently down? Good.
I don't know, I'm
And up.
watering crops.
Well, I raised the anchor bar to the up position, and the anchor is now up. Good. The mechanism and the thing that it's connected to are in sync. This is good. This is
The
good.
anchor is now up.
And we are drifting slightly away from Tangaroa. Slightly.
That sounds good.
All right, but you probably want us to move fast for plastic.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm also killing the server, so...
Oh, I'll just turn it off then. All right, and I will leave. Boop.
Oh no! The lag! Bye, film fans! What happens when I kill the server with you still in it?
Don't know. Guess I'm not there.
Nice. That's a nice shoe flower. Wait, is there a save button? Save.